Can I talk to you for a moment? See, some of y'all asking yourself, what's she talking about? They getting ready to be taken out. The ones that's fallen victim to these spells and curses that's being spoken to the atmosphere. So let me tell y'all something about me. I'm a spiritual one. You understand? See, I come into the world with my eye already open, fully activated. Been seeing spirits, hearing voices, the spiritual world since I was a baby. Understand me? See, a lot of people when I was little try to stomp on me, try to call me crazy and delusional. But see, when I started foretelling the future events, what was to come, and then those same people that try to knock me down got to live to witness the prophecies that I spoke at the age of 12. They all came truth. They all came forward, every last one of them that I spoke. So hear my word when I tell you this. When I say, don't worry about them, they won't be here for much longer. Let me break it down to you, because some of y'all kind of slow. See, some of y'all don't have spiritual hearing and spiritual sight. So I'm gonna break it down to you. Okay? So when I say they in the atmosphere, speaking curses into the atmosphere, you got drug addiction, you got suicide, you got the crime, what they call it, black on black crime, ruthless, out here not caring. They don't care. They got, listen, these demons got agendas. Bodiless entities attaching to people to fulfill their agenda. And it is happening. Oh, but it is. So when I say to my chosen ones, to the collective, stand tall, stand firm. Don't you be moved by these demons. We're not here on church. I'm not no preacher. I'm speaking truth, baby. This is truth, and the truth gonna set you free. Take heed to this message. Let those with ears, spiritual ears, hear the message. Okay? Because I'm not worried about the ones that ain't on it. I'm not worried about it, baby. Because y'all being manipulated anyways. We too late in the game. If you ain't woke yet, you ain't gonna wake. I'm gonna tell, but let me speak to them real quick. Let me speak to you real quick. Let me speak to the ones that want to call a sister crazy, that want to knock a sister down and talk about, I don't know what I'm talking about. Let me speak to you real quick. Let me speak to you real quick. A lot of y'all miserable. A lot of y'all suffering. A lot of y'all got an internal engine. You know that one commercial with what was it, the Energized Bunny? He keep going and going and going. He can't stop. Some of y'all actually crying. Deep down in your soul. But you see no lights. Oh, you're looking at, see, let me tell you where you messed up at, baby. You were looking outwards. A lot of y'all following that false light. Then you done found yourselves experiencing the dark night of the soul. You hear me? Experiencing the dark night of the soul. You don't see no light. You don't see no way out. But y'all the same ones saying witchcraft here. Calling me a demon. How dare you? But that's okay, baby. Because I had a dream a long time ago. 19 years to be exact. 99% of the world followed that false light. When the day came, the day of the rapture, whatever you want to call that day, a lot of y'all followed that false light. What was that false light? Blue skies. The storm, the darkness rolled in. The darkness rolled in from the west. And everybody ran east. But the chosen ones knew. See, we don't go by sight. We don't go by sight. This is the sight we go by. See, we can see the spirit, you guys. Some of y'all saying, but I don't see him. I don't see him. Why I can't see him? Because you're not woke. Because you are still stuck in the box that you was placed in so long ago. We went through a process. We did not wake up one day and then boom, all the information was there. No, baby, it's a process. It's like an onion. We had to be peeled back, the layers. The layers, y'all call us delusional, honey. The delusion, the brainwash, the programming. That, man, why do you think people are talking about the Matrix? It's a system designed to keep you bound down, to keep you in slavery. The slavery is you do as you're told. They told us we was cursed. They told us we wasn't worth nothing. We were abandoned. It took a whole nother person to come and sacrifice, to show us the way. Okay? This is what we were told, you guys. This is what we were told. That we were no good. That our sin was so great that our creator disowned us. He abandoned us. That's a lie from the pit of hell. And you know I'm going to tell you why? Because we are biracial. That's right. We mix with two races. Two things that make a human body. A human being, should I say, a human being. One, our body came from this earth. That's Mother Gaia. That is earth. And she is very alive. Don't you ever think that this earth does not have a spirit, because she is well alive. All right? The other part of us, it's been proven, came from up above, baby, the cosmos, the universe. That is our consciousness. That is our spirit. That is our energy. That is who we are. When we cross over, when we pass away, the body is what passes away. Where does body go? Back into the ground where it came from. Where does the spirit go? We were told it goes into a deep rest. That's a lie. You guys, y'all gotta hear me loud and clear. I'm checking the time because it's a long video. I didn't mean for it to be this long, but listen. Never ever had I been taught about none of this. Seeing spirits, seeing it, being able to see auras, feeling energy. I was brought up in church. When I tell you I came out the womb, activated, ready to go. What I was seeing, others couldn't see. So I was labeled. I was misplaced. All right? And I was labeled. But not only could I see, I could also see into future events. Understand? If it had not been for that, I probably would have been another statistic. They sitting up here talking about spiritual awakening. There's a thin line between spiritual awakening and psychosis and schizophrenia. I bind that spirit. I bind them demons that's out there trying to spread that ignorancy. That's pure ignorancy. The people that's saying that ain't, you know why they saying it? Because they ain't had no experiences. Because they can't see nothing. They don't see it. Just like I went to church all those years and I was looking for Jesus. I see all these other spirits. I see the auras around people. But I could not. What they talking about? Where you at? But the moment I called on my creator, the moment I began to holler out, cry out, the one who is responsible for creating me, the one Yahshua was praying to, where you at? He showed up and showed out. And he is not no man. He ain't never been in physical form. He is the universe, you guys. He holds every planet, every star, every galaxy. He is the universe. Stop believing these lies, y'all. Stop believing them. But like I said to the collective, don't you hold back. It's going to get worse. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Because we got these new beings here speaking these curses. And they're highly intelligent and very extremely aggressive. And they're bodiless. So when they attach to another person, Call them body snatchers. They begin to move through that person, that body. Don't you dare hold back. We need everybody. We are a family. We stand strong together. I don't care what people are saying. Don't you look at that. Don't think about that. You know, early on, I turned my comments off because, I'm empathic. I'm highly sensitive. I feel emotion. I feel energy. I feel it all. I feel everything. And I love the world, and I love people, and I love strangers. My heart is big, you guys. And I cried when I wasn't being received, when some of the things that people were saying. Lay down the meth. I ain't never... Meth? I don't do meth. I don't do drugs. There's no psychosis. There's no psychotic... Give me 5 minutes with you. I bet I'll read your whole life. But why would I extend my life force like that? Why would I drain myself? Do you know how many people I would have to do to try to convince the world who I am? I'm not doing it, you guys. I refuse. I can't. Spirit said, hell no. They ain't worth it. Ignore them. Ignore them. So it is what it is. Those that are halfway in, my heart goes out to them. They got 1 foot in, 1 foot out. You know, I might be able to speak a word to them that can bring them on in. But whatever. Y'all, this is a real time. You know, when you get connected and you are divinely connected, you can read that Bible. And I promise you, you're going to see it for what it is. It's 2 gods in that Bible. And they were at war with each other. Neither one of them was our God. Neither one of them. That is not the creator. So, I say, I love you guys. I'm going to get off here. I'm trying to go live tonight. I'm probably going to be over there on TikTok. You know, that's where I'll be. That's where my family at. Trying to build up the community on YouTube. So I'm going to post a little bit more. I'm on Facebook now. Divine Pisces 444. I got footage. I have pictures. You know, I understand some people, they need that. They need that validation. You know, how do I know she's telling the truth? How do I know this is really, you know, she say who she is and all these beings are coming to her? But once again, I also hear it's blurry. I see some things. I'm looking for my lighter. I see some things, but it's blurry. It's blurry. And I just laughed and I was like, should I explain it to him? Because I know a lot of people are kind of like ignorant. But I would like to meet a person that has been able to capture any extraterrestrial, interdimensional, any of that up close and personal without the camera messing up. That's not real then. That's photoshopped. Honey, let me tell you something. Look up all the abductions. I need y'all to do a homework assignment for me, okay? Especially you doubters. Look up all the abductions, close encounters, okay? And I guarantee, because now mind you, I've had encounters, so it's not about the video. That came at the end, okay, for my security purpose, because I was hoping it would alert me when they were coming so I could prepare, you know, and show others what's happening. But look it up. I bet they have all one thing in common, especially the ones that are in cars. The car begins to, it's the headlights, the radio. That's why if you watch my videos, I have videos where I'm like, listen, you guys, the music just started playing. Listen to the static. That was them manipulating it. Another mad videos where I'm like, you guys, my floodlights out here are just going to ape shit, just going off, just constantly going off. There's nothing out there. When I first set up the cameras, you can look at my videos from the beginning. It is crispy clear. And all you see is these lights that it look like an eyeball blinking. Not blinking like a light flashing, but like you see the lid of, you see an eyelid come down. Okay, and that same eye, that light would move eventually to another spot up on a tree. That's not a bug, it's not an animal. This is in the beginning. When I'm like, okay, I know what they look like, I've seen, but I don't know what I'm looking at, what I'm watching on this camera. But it kept setting my cameras off. In the beginning, when I placed those cameras up, it was crispy, clear, 4K view. Like, I mean, it was nice. Then as the activity picked up, let me explain. I'm going to pull up some videos too, my older ones. You will see how the camera is just perfect. And then all of a sudden, it became distorted. And it looked like my ground, the backyard, was rising up. That's called a portal. Not even a portal, man. I felt like it was a wormhole, you guys. I felt like it was a wormhole. They were coming, okay? Shortly after, like the distortion would happen, it looked like fingers sticking up out of the ground. I'm like, what is this? What is going on? And then boom, it's like that shit just came alive. Like stuff just started shooting up out of the ground. They had lights on it. I'm like, I'm just dumbfounded. Big ass orbs come flying around the corner. I mean, big orbs, like the size of a basketball. And I don't know what to call them, insects, flying creatures. And then they was flying into the ground where it looked distorted a moment ago. You can't explain that. So after, recording for 9 months, I'm like, okay, it's time to replace some of these cameras. They're starting to look really shitty. So I replaced 3 cameras. Hook it up first day. Beautiful during the day. Beautiful. Nighttime came. When the activity started, distorted. It just is. It is what it is. I have a video where it literally formed some kind of like fuzziness around it. This blue light. There's creatures. I keep trying to tell you, there's creatures. It's creatures attached to them lights. So it formed this fuzziness, and I'm like, watching. I'm zoomed in, and I became relaxed, and I was like, I'm not afraid, because at nights I did get scared. I'm like, I'm not afraid. It's okay. And then all of a sudden, it was like it cleared up the fuzziness and it popped its face out. You could see it for a moment. Because as soon as I got scared, the distortion came right back. So they are doing that, you guys. I get a lot of insults, a lot of negative comments. You need to get better cameras, huh? Baby, you better do your homework. I have Blink. Blink is not cheap. Blink is at the top when it comes to wireless outdoor security. That I paid over $8,000 for my cameras, and I have a total of 6. Do your homework. Do your homework. So, like I said, it don't matter. Even with the phone, my son has an iPhone. I have an Android. We're both out there. It don't matter. It is what it is. I can't control. I wish I could. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. And like I said, if you find some video, some footage where it is crispy clear, it's Photoshop. They might have cleaned it up, because I try to clean mine up to where you can see it better. But if it's like super, super clear, I don't think I would believe that's real, because their frequency. Listen, when they come around, they're near, because you're going to hear them. It's like man, this shit is deep. It is so deep, you guys. The noises that they make. Oh my God. I mean, I'm just like smiling because it's deep. It is so deep. I've heard so many little sounds. It's like one sound like a Twitter notification. And how to go, woohoo. I'm like, what the? Me and my son walked past the cameras, and it did it both times. That was one of the extraterrestrials. I've heard one in person when I was leaving to go to work. It's about a year ago. And I really don't want to make this sound, because I don't feel like interacting tonight. And it could be a call. It's their language. I don't want to do it. I don't want to make the sound, you guys. But it was similar to that. Then I was in the bathroom a couple mornings ago, about 4 in the morning, and up through the vent. It sounded like between a whistle and like some type of frequency sound. Then I've heard humming, a little girl humming. Yep. It's very soft, very angelic. You know, I've heard this is my third time. I just heard it again the other night, but I didn't freak out that time. So in the beginning, I thought, okay, this is a spirit like a child, but I don't think so. I think all of that is them. When they are near, if you have security cameras like I do, and you have your audio on, and you are picking up what appears to be some activity, pay attention to the sound. You know, it can be light, low, to where it's hard to hear. I've had it to where it sounded like it was right up on the camera, and it was nice. You could hear it real good. You're going to hear a frequency sound. That is why I started saying they are vibrational beings. They are, you guys. Everything is vibrational. Everything. What was that? Look at that. Did you hear that noise, that sound?
I felt something.
Yeah, I know. I heard it too. Oh, jumpy, jumpy. All right, you guys. So I'm about to get off here. I just, wanted to. I started off, I was going to make a short video, but you know what? I'm like, no. I'm not even going to give people my energy like that anymore. I'm not. I cannot convince people. I cannot. When I contact the MUFON UFO people, they just wanted my footage, you guys. One of them offered, they said it was another lady that had been having encounters with some really nice interdimensional beings, and they healed her of, like me, myself, I have health conditions and stuff. I was very sick when they first came. I know it is them, the reason why I'm up and moving around. Like, I got super ill. So, he was like, you kind of remind me of so-and-so, and they completely healed her. Like, she doesn't have to go to doctors for it no more or any of that. And he asked me, he was like, would you like to talk to her? Of course I would. Why wouldn't I? I never got the call. Before we got off the phone, he was like, okay, I want you to, don't forget to send me your very best video. It has to be clear. So even if it's some of the older ones before they started getting extremely active, but there was activity going on, make sure it's super clear. And I'm thinking to myself, I sent you guys 10 videos. I just feel like it was about money. And because when you fill out a form online and you're getting ready to submit your footage and your videos or photos, they have you sign a form saying that you will not come after them because they're going to make money off your shit. Yeah, it's in the contract. And you're not allowed to ask for any money. You're not allowed to sue them. Oh, and when you submit, you give up all copyrights to what you're submitting. So, MUFON created Gaia, the network. Gaia is okay, but I feel like they lost the soul, the heart behind it. You get what I'm saying? You guys, I need to make another video because I gotta be careful speaking. I don't know the rules when it comes to social medias and all that, and what I'm allowed to say and what I can't. But remember, I'm highly gifted, you guys. I'm not just saying that to be saying it. Test me. Why not? Like fam, not the outsiders. But there's someone. Damn. I don't know how to say his name without I don't want to get in trouble. Just put like this. He's been on a lot of television. He was a doctor at one point, and now he's dedicated his life to the UFO thing. So he also does meditation contact, whatever it's called, to like contact with them. Okay, so you guys, that's a big hint. He did a video recently. He went live, and it was to like talk about the government stuff, I don't know, created a new law. It just went in effect that day about whistleblowers. And if you have any contacts, if you was military, any of that, and you have information, that you are to come forward. Otherwise, you could face prison time. Okay, so I'm listening to him, but I kept getting distracted. And I'm like, what am I feeling? Why am I being distracted? It's something about him that kept throwing me off. I was completely in love with this dude. His passion for them, for these higher beings, was just unreal. Like, he was in love with them, and I am too. So, but some just kept throwing me off, and I'm like, what is this? What am I feeling? Because I put him on a pedestal. I didn't want to acknowledge that I was picking up some negative energy. So I went back and I watched it again. That's not him. It's not. That was not him. That was not. And if it is, honey, it's something that took over him. Something took over him. That is not him. He was so fidgety. He changed. Something ain't right. Something's off. Something's terribly off. What better way to talk to the people like us than to put someone in front of us that's been leading us? Not me, because I just learned about this stuff. You hear me? I talk to my spirit guides. I don't look online for nothing. But being on YouTube, I started to stumble. He was on an interview with someone else, and that's how I learned about him, And so I was told that they knew him. They knew of him. But you guys, we are really in these times that, like I said, these beings are here. They're like body snatchers. I promise you. Think about COVID, how it went into the nose and it caused the brain fog. Because it was attaching to the front lobe of your brain. It was a big parasite. You guys, I had this thick discharge. I'm still dealing with this. I'm still, it's been 2 years. And it just keeps, it's like it can't do what it want to do, but it tries again. It goes away, comes back, tries again. Goes away, come back, try again. It's ongoing, it's a battle. They're trying to control my mind, and it can't. You guys, sinus infection after sinus infection after sinus infection. We finally caught COVID. We finally caught it. And both me and my son, it was so bad. We couldn't even sit up. Our head was so heavy. I could not think. I had it before. I just never tested for it. But this time I tested. I had the home kits. I couldn't think. Neither could my son. We could not form a sentence. I couldn't get on the phone and talk. I couldn't do nothing. I could not do anything. That's deep. That is that, man. Body snatcher. That's all I can say, So, I'm not making none of this stuff up, you guys. This shit is real. It's real. And I know I'm not the only one spreading this word, man. It's other people that have been on it, Before 2020, I was going down a dark path. I started self-medicating, So, yeah, I was not there. I was not, that's why I have the video of the broken empath. Trying to care for my family and friends, and they were just draining me, using me, sucking me dry. And it finally took a toll on me. It broke me down. When my son's father left, I felt like he was my twin flame. Not soulmate, twin flame. And when we don't heal, and you can meet your twin flame, but if you're not healed, you understand what I'm saying, and you're carrying luggage, it can destroy a relationship. So I knew that. I didn't give up. He gave up, and he ran back to something that he had been set free from. That's why I was like, nigga, you running backwards. What the your angel is standing in front of you, but he threw dirt on me. He didn't know what to do with me. He wasn't ready to heal. But that's neither here or there. That's in the past. I'm moving forward. I believe that I have another twin flame, and he is out there somewhere. And I am healing. I'm working on me. So when he comes, he's going to be healed. He's going to have his stuff together. And we're going to be beautiful together and shine our light very bright. So, but all right, guys, I love you. I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to get off here. I do plan on I'm going to try to go live tonight. It's just been little things getting in the way. So I think I have it figured out. I think it was my phone that was causing me issues from not being able to go live. My storage was messed up, so we'll see. If not, I'll post some more videos. All right, guys, take care. I love you. And any newcomers, welcome home. Talk to you later.